Today, friends, we're having a little tea time and talking through my training plan to get me from today through to the Great World Race, running 7 marathons, 7 days on all 7 continents. If you're new here, my name is Caroline Drury, and I am a fitness coach, an entrepreneur, but also an athlete. And I am running something called the Great World Race in November 2026. So I've got about 13 months to put this plan into place. Sit back, get a cup of tea. Don't drink your tea bag like Mr. Mo did there. Get comfortable, and we're just going to talk through this. I've built my training over the next 13 months into one master cycle, getting from now to the Great World Race. But then there's smaller cycles, smaller phases in between, each phase with a goal. I have my computer here and I made some notes. So you're going to see me glance down because I don't want to get this wrong. Phase 1 is my base building cycle. That's from now until January. My job is to get myself just as foundationally fit as possible. Phase 2 is the marathon fitness. I'm not going to be running an actual marathon during that time, but it's doing the training as if I was going to be training for a marathon. But instead of running towards the 26.2 mile distance, when I get to about the 16 and 18 mile training mark, I'm going to do some back-to-backs. What does it feel like to run 14 miles one day and then 18 miles the next day? I've never done that before. Phase 2 goes from the end of January until the end of June, 7 months. To recap, phase 1, base building. Phase 2, marathon fitness building. Phase 3 will be simulation race prep. And this is really from July until September. That's when I'm going to start doing a few more back-to-back-to-backs with some really good rest periods afterwards. I'm never going to do more than 3 longer miles back-to-back, longer mileage days back-to-back, where we're talking about a 10-mile day, then maybe a 16-mile day, then maybe an 18-mile day back. It's going to be sort of the final cherry on top to get me mentally ready for those 7 marathons back-to-back. Because that's really what it is. My body will do anything I ask it. I know it will. But it's the mental part of it of getting ready to run, get up and run those 7 back-to-back. So that's where the simulation prep comes in. Phase 4 then, this goes from basically the end of September till mid-October of next year. That is race-specific simulations. So week 1 will be 2 18-milers on consecutive days, a lot of rest. Week 2 is 3 20-mile consecutive days. So that will be 20. Then week 3 is 3 22 consecutive mile days. So that'll be 22 rest. Then week 4, that gets me into October. That's going to be about 4 weeks before the marathon. My taper will happen then. So phase 1, base building. Phase 2, get my marathon fitness up to as fit as I can possibly be. Phase 3 is simulation race prep. And then phase 4, race specific simulations. And then phase 5 is the taper. So it's a push and pull between not spending too much time on my feet. I don't want to do a 5-hour marathon, but also not pushing myself so hard to run a certain time that is really difficult for me to achieve. So the after effect of that is not being able to recover with as much time as possible. Because I think I'll have 15 to 18 hours of recovery time in between, because the recovery time is basically flying from one continent to the other. With that, then I have an ability to recover as much as I can in between each one of those 7 marathons. If you're a training nerd, I hope this was interesting. I'm going to do another video specifically on nutrition, and then I'll do another video specifically on recovery and supplements, because the supplements that I take are really for recovery. If you have any thoughts, please let me know. Comments, questions. I'm here for all the training nerds. I'm here for all the tea. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please subscribe, comment, share it with your friends. If you're like, look at this crazy girl who's doing this crazy thing, let them know. I'd love to have you all come along in the journey, and have an amazing, amazing day.